In this video, I'm going to show you how to add labels to your data points on a graph, and those labels don't necessarily have to be numbers. They could also be letters. For example, in your assignment, you may have to label points with variables or with element symbols. So here I just typed in some hypothetical data. I put food for my x-axis, happiness for my y-axis, and then over here I put the labels I want. So I just typed in these letters here. Now, as before I do anything, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select column C just by clicking on it, hitting format number, and making sure it's plain text. So now that it's plain text, what I'll do is I'll highlight all my text there. I will insert a chart, and you'll get this usually, and you don't really want that. What I want to do is I want to make sure it's the right type of graph. We're supposed to do a line graph for this assignment. So if you don't see this pop up, what you can do is click on this on your graph, hit the three dots there, the ellipses, and then afterwards edit chart, and then choose your line. And you want to make sure all your axes are set properly. So my x-axis should be food, so column A, in other words. So let's go ahead and make that column A, food. And then my series on my y-axis should be happiness. So I don't really need this here. So I can remove the food part. And now, there you go. Now I just need to add labels. So I want to add labels to my line. So I can hit add labels. And then it gives me an option as to what I want to add as the label. And so it's the other series, column C, that I put there. That's now my label. So let's say I put element symbols there. You'd have the element symbols there instead. You can also do a variety of other customizations. So for example, you might want to represent the points as dots as well. So what you can do is you can go to customize, you can go to series, and you can affect or change your data points. So for example, if I go down, I can take a look at my my line color for happiness. I can change that. Right now it's blue. I can change the line if I wanted to. I can make points. So for example, I could choose 7 times point size, and now each actual data point is going to be further labeled with a dot, so you can see where the data points are. So those are just other tools and tricks you can use to make your graph more clear. And then, of course, as you saw in the other video, you can make a better title. You can add labels to your axes and just perfect your graph as you go. But the main point of this video was to show you how to add letter labels or symbol labels to your data points on your graph.